You're the one, you will meet your head outside. Me are threatening, you're mad.
Now the Council of Elders have decided, Miguel, your lack of self-control has cost you this journey. Your journey ends here. You are now evicted from the Gulder ultimate search. Kindly step aside.
The shock on Miguel's face tells it all. But you do not have the right to threaten anybody, jungle or not. Maybe this will help him control his temper when he leaves the jungle. Tension.
Gerald, you are the weakest link. Your journey ends here. You have been evicted from the Gulder ultimate search.
Gerald, whom earlier in the day
Demand
his fellow contestants said was the strongest contender, is evicted. With the Gulder ultimate search, you never could tell. While some have found their beds, mats, Jennifer still needed to tidy up. It was also time for gists and cruise.
So Steve said you fear me, that's it. I said to go, because tomorrow I don't do it, start task. You don't really do it, man.
A little tease and laughter before bed wasn't a bad idea after a hard day at the tasks.
Daddy, go and sleep. Daddy, what's happening now?
Prayers it is for a sass.
Ili, no Neo, no go. Before important.
In time, that night, now they
What's going on here? Seems like a love story might be brewing between Nebe and Rachel.
I think if I force myself to sleep now, I'll wake up around that 1,
2. Morning comes with its routine, as adopted by our contestants, adapting to life in the jungle. Exercise in different ways and places. Sweeping and general cleanup. It's also time to prepare breakfast. Christina makes out time to do some early morning washing. Jennifer joins Tosi in cooking duties, while the others find what to engage their hands with. It's time to cook. Looks like Tosi is head chef for today. There's time for a little game as they wait to eat. Ududu had to right in the thick of it.
Hey, we are free! And every day, there is always a winner, and it looks like it will win this round. Jennifer is gradually turning into the hype woman of Camp Kamaraki. I wonder what Carola is trying to explain to Yankari. Food is ready, and they all line up to collect their rations. Chef Tosi takes the lead to dish. But something seems to be going on the queue. Oh well, looks like it's one of those too much to do about nothing. Things have calmed down, and they collect their rations from our chief chef for the morning, Tosi. Looks like Nelly and Rachel are writing their own love story. This couple will break this Jennifer goes for more, while they all settle down to eat. Osas prefers a pot, eating directly from the pot. What did we say about Rachel and Debbie again? They eat together like a couple. One to watch, like I said. It's a rainy morning, and up to that time for some reflection.
Last night was scary. Last night was a lesson. Last night was filled with a lot of tension. I will not blame myself for the eviction of Miguel because I did not force words into his mouth.
We've all had misunderstandings, even right from the first night that we got here. We've all had misunderstandings with each other, and I feel it was Mikael's responsibility to keep his emotions in check.
I don't think it's a game. This is reality. It's happened. It was an unforeseen circumstance. It just happened and she reacted. And I think Mikael overreacted, which caused him leaving the game.
After what happened yesterday, I don't think anybody's better than anybody anymore. Everybody's on board right now.
I forgive everybody. And I'm not saying that.
Everybody's on board.
I feel upset if I should be nominated again for the weakest link by my clan, which is the Iroko clan. I always give my best every time.
We as a team have learned our lessons, and we have reevaluated ourselves, spoken to each other about our new strengths. We don't want to do the blame game anymore. I feel like last night at the Talking Drum was a very huge lesson on teamwork for all of us.
Our next strategy for the next start should be ourselves coming together, putting our focus on our A game and make it come out 100%. And as well trust each other.
That was last night Eviction. I think that should be first and the last. We're not coming last week. We're not coming last week.
It's another day, another new day, another new tax, new challenge. We're expecting the best.
We've come to a consensus of agreement and time to do what we need to do, and we're trying to understand our niche and our strengths and our weaknesses. So for me, there's no fear.
We learned yesterday that there's no weakest link. If you have a weak link, your team is weak. So you have to find a way to use everybody's strength, because everybody has one strength or the other. You just need to figure it out.
Yes, this is a balanced team.
Even though we scored an own goal for ourselves, I believe we were doing so well. But then immediately after the eviction of one of our team members, we actually gathered together to re-strategize, and we all played with each other to up our games.
The mistake that I foresee because this team is disunity. Because I believe our greatest strength is our teamwork.
We have some fears, like yesterday when Mikel left, it was like the fastest we had, but we have walked through that forever to feeling that. So I think we can still make it work.
We are really ready, and then we look forward to actually winning more tasks.
Good morning, Taskmaster.
Good morning, Tobe. I didn't expect to see you up so early.
I was born early. How are your contestants this morning?
You're very well.
I think from their last task, it is safe to say that they're ready for even greater challenges ahead.
I agree because I realized that they've adapted the skill of listening, which is very impressive.
Taskmaster, I must commend their ability to work together. I think they're finally grasping the whole team exercise, which is impressive to see.
I feel like I'm proud of that.
As you should.
So what's the task for today?
The task for the day is to push them even harder. So Taskmaster, grab your contestants and meet me at the ring of Ultimate Warriors.
Oblivious of what was in store for them, our contestants prepare for the day. Chidima even finds time to dance. Looks like a good day ahead. The Taskmaster leads them towards the ring of the Ultimate Warriors. They seem to be in high spirits, singing their theme song.
Three tribes, one tribe, we are warriors, we are alphas, a planet
Tokyo watches keenly as they file in and take positions by clan.
warriors, we are alphas, a planet three tribes, one tribe.
Well done, Taskmaster. I see you all are in great spirits.
It is time for the day's task, Unpack. But not after she reminds them of the need for safety.
Now, every time you meet me at the ring of Ultimate Warriors, your helmets must be worn. Your gloves must be worn.
Now it's time for the rules to be spelled out. She doesn't mince words, not even with a Taskmaster.
A true craftsman or woman should know when to build and when to rebuild. You will need a special skill of perception, artistry, and a keen eye for fine detail. Now all of this is in the task before you today. Your intellect will be tested, teamwork, speed, your puzzle-solving abilities. One will not finish without the other, and you are all on a clock. Contestants, the task ahead of you is called the Unpack. Now right in front of you, you will find a puzzle box to match the color of your clan. 2 members of your clan must unpack the boxes. 1 member of your clan who is designated once the bridge is done, every single one of you will cross the bridge. At the end of the bridge is the puzzle board. You must all touch the puzzle board. And then again, you designate one clan member to go back and unpack the bridge. The pieces that you found, you must put together to reveal a painting behind each board. Not one team member will do this alone. Not one clan will be left behind. You are a clock. Taskmaster, get them ready.
That dusted, it is time for the Taskmaster to take charge. All the clans huddle together to decide who represents them. The Taskmaster counts down.
5, 4, 3, 2, go!
And the challenge begins. The clans set out with purpose. Jennifer is bridge builder for the Amo clan. Damola for Irogo, while Ishmael represents the Iri clan. It is a race against time as their clanmates disassemble the crate while keeping pace to give them the pieces to build the bridge.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Make sure it fits! Make sure it fits! Make sure it fits! Make sure your brain is sitting properly! Make sure your brain is sitting properly! Do not break my bridge! If you are smart, this is wrong! Engineer, this is wrong! This is wrong! This is wrong!
It is not as easy as some might have thought. It will require patience and observation to fit the pieces in the right holes.
We are going to be here for a while because you don't understand what you are doing. And it's a tick, nothing! Get back!
Kunle supervises, barking orders, and reminding them of the rules.
Hey, you're going to start again. Grab me by the stairs. Do not go to the sides. You will spoil my bridge and I will not take it. You will be disqualified. Teamwork. Be observant. Look through it. That's good. Look through it. Make sure you understand what you are doing.
All things under the watchful eyes of Toye. Listen is
Lock
all.
and key. Lock and key. Lock and key.
Looks like Jennifer is making progress, or isn't she? They're not making it easy for our Taskmaster. But progress is slow, as none of the clans have really not gone past the fourth place on the bridge.
The Robo Clan is making sense for me.
Anxiety gradually festers among their clanmates. Enemy clan members are shouting at Ishmael. Probably they think it's easy. Tension mounts.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Have a nice one, have a nice one.
Damola takes it slow and steady, and it seems to be working for him.
Nice one, Dami. Take your time.
Despite the anxiety and worries of the other clans, the local clan members look relaxed and confident about Damola. Looks like they trust his ability, and so far, he's not letting them down.
Let's go, let's go.
The local team are the first to cross the bridge and head to the next stage of the task.
Let's go, let's go.
quickly replaced by Today, who also looks confused on how to go about the task of unpacking the bridge. That is soon sorted out with the help of the other candidates.
Alright. Listen up. You only need 7 pieces. So be sure of what you are taking. Be sure of the pieces you are taking. So you only need 7 pieces. I love that. We are waiting on you. Nothing else. What was the left unhinged? This is what fits, my darling. This is what fits.
Jennifer and the Amo clan seem to be having a bad day. The Amo clan and the Erie clan members seem to be on the edge with tension, barking at their teammate on the bridge. There is no respite for Jennifer as the taskmaster tells her she was not getting it right. Trying to solve the puzzle. The bridge for the next lap of the challenge. The Amo clan are still not making real progress. The local clan looks like they have solved their puzzle as they call the attention of the taskmaster.
Surround your box.
Checks the local clan's puzzle and affirms it. The local clan become the first to solve this task and have won it.
I need one more clan to make it.
Looks like the Amo clan finally broke their bridge. Or haven't they?
I need one more clan to make it.
Still have a long way to go. Just like the Unpack to build their puzzle. The looks on the faces of the the other clan members says it all. Maybe there is nothing wrong in goofing around when you know you are not coming last. The Erie clan solved their puzzle as well. But what could be wrong with the Amo clan? Calls the others and allows the whole Amo clan to try and solve the problem. They eventually do, but it is a little too late.
I'm not happy.
The Taskmaster is really upset about the failure of the Amo clan.
Good job. Thank you, sir. Good job, teamwork. Good job.
He confirms the winner for Toke and the loser as well.
Who is your winning team?
Local touches. Amo. We'll figure it out.
I stood on the sidelines and watched as you built your bridge.
It's time for some assessment.
The local team?
That's not.
The team members cheered on as the engineer worked tirelessly, unwavering, till every single lock was complete. Well done to you guys.
Thank you, Mom.
And to the Amo clan, that was very disappointing to watch. Why do you think you lost?
At the point, I thought I was getting everything right. But when I got to the last piece, I was more concerned about the 3 piece. I didn't check because I thought others were in place already. I didn't get to look at it very well if it matched. So I was just trying to figure out the side and I was more concerned about the
Enough. You know why you lost? You were concerned about speed. Well done to every one of you.
Thank you, Mom.
You can retire to your base. I will see you at the place of the talking drum.
Warriors? Yes, sir. Warriors! Yes, sir!
If there's anything I've always spoken about or encouraged them with is the fact that you need to calm down. In as much as we need your speed and your intellect, we also need you to be very observant because there is no task without the answers in there. There is no task without the clue.
But in order to maintain our winning streak, we follow the basics. Listen, observe, and apply. Winning today is like a major comeback from yesterday's setback. As of yesterday, before the talking drum, it was like the soul reaper was in front of me trying to reap my soul out, but we go back and spoke as a team to come up first.
It's been an amazing game today, like from the start, and everyone was in the right place and at the right time. I'm really excited and glad that my team actually won today, and it's all to the proper planning and the structuring of the group.
Today's winning makes me feel happy, makes me feel hopeful, and a little bit alive.
I think the teamwork was perfect today. Everybody was at the right point.
Even though there were speculations about us losing our most powerful member of our clan, I think today we proved to them that the strength lies in the clan and not in one single member.
You know, it was a person that was so from afar. Nobody knew what it looked like. But then when I got there, at first I was listening to my team. But then I realized the pressure was coming from them too much. I knew they were not seeing what I was saying. And then also I was trying to drive with speed. But then I had to just calm down and then just lock my hands and just keep, open my head to the encouragement they were giving me. But all the other noise coming in, I shut it out. I had to calm down.
So which is a good thing too, because at the point, he's in front of the task. He's the one that can understand what's going on because they can't see what he's doing.
During the game today, I think Reva was grumbling like the engineer, Mika and Ishmael should be fast so that we can make it on time. But I told him to calm down because he's not there. So he can't see what Ishmael is solving.
I feel that's just my way of expressing my own, or just giving motivation to who is in front. So that wasn't me being angry, or that wasn't me that wasn't me grumbling. That's just my way of maybe motivating who's in front.
Yesterday night, when we got back from the place of the talking drum, we had a discussion, a meeting amongst ourselves. So we have to re-strategize. Okay, who is the fastest? Who is the second fastest? Who is the most intellectual? So I think that discussion helped us today.
For the fastest, we gave it to Reva and Damilola. Why Samuel took the smart part of it. Then Rachel and I were just in between there to fill in the gap in case of any loopholes.
But Amo just didn't seem to get it. Amo Clan just, I think they're more about just finishing it or seeing it through or getting to the finish point instead of observing the details.
I've never felt pain in a long time like this. We did our best as a group, but I still feel there's some things I need to say to my group member.
It's very disappointing. I feel so bad.
I mean, the bridge is some sort of a puzzle, and we couldn't see exactly the way the bridge was from the start of the task.
And a bit delegated the responsibility that Jennifer should be the one on the bridge to fix the bridge.
So I got to a stage and I guess I didn't observe well. That's just what happened. I didn't observe well. Because I got to the last place where I was quite confused there.
Unfortunately, we made the wrong call today.
Tosin is the person who always comes up with the elderly nature, seniority, and always wants his decision to stand.
For instance, since that day I felt I was Lucas League, delegation doesn't come to me. I cannot be in a group and you won't delegate anything to me. It makes me feel like I'm useless.
We lost today because of a decision that was made from the beginning and changed at the last end.
But we also thought Jennifer could have handled the puzzle as well, because she's proved herself in previous tasks as well. So I felt that I would be better suited to use my speed because we needed to run.
I told the team that it's better Ine do the job while the rest of us do the running. I can run very fast. Osas can run very fast and all that, but Tosi started an argument and Goodness was like, okay, I can do this, I can do it, I want to do this and I can do it.
But I still feel there's still sentiment in my group somehow. Not from the group, I think from our leader. If my weakness is strength, doesn't mean my weakness is intellect.
If Toke asked us at the place of soccer club to nominate someone other than myself for eviction, it would be Tosin.
Naming someone in my team as someone to drop or the weakest link, we killed the vibe of teamwork because we started as a team and we lost as a team.
Even if I'm asked to name someone other than myself, I'll probably name Nibi.
If I'm supposed to choose, I will choose the head Nibi for the eviction.
To motivate my clan is not the thing. We're already motivated because the situation we were in last night, we never want to feel it again. We never want to be in that situation again.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Gerald's elimination for me was a 6. I wasn't too shocked because I believed it could be any of us and they would test us in ways that we weren't expecting, and which was exactly what happened to us. It could have been me, it could have been any of my other clans members.
I do feel and believe that someone instigated me being voted for the weakest link at the talking drum place, but I'm still yet to figure out that person.
That said and done, they all head back to Camp Amoroki to await what is to come later tonight at the place of the talking drum. you drift into Camp Amaraki. Nobody seems to be saying anything, not even jokes or laughter, as they usually do. Maybe some reflection, perhaps. Looks like Tosin has a grievance on how the task panned out as he talks with Osas. The ripples of the lost task doesn't seem to have settled as Jennifer tries to explain what went wrong. After a hard day of task, it is time to cook. Our contestants file down to the place of the talking drum. Breathless anticipation fills the air. Would this be another night of surprises? Toke watches keenly while they take their places in front of her.
Good evening. A huge congratulations to you, the Iroko team.
Thank you, Mom.
You guys displayed a great team exercise. I love the fact that you have taken into consideration every single thing that we discuss here. The ability to listen, to observe, and to apply. I stayed on to watch you all this afternoon, and I must say when you started, I was a bit worried about your clan. It seemed like you were going to lose. But you picked the right man to be the engineer. He turned his ear off from the noise behind him and decided to work. And I must commend you all. It's a very well-deserved win. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Mom.
And now to the Erie clan. You could have done better. Again, you worried about speed. Your quest today was not a test of your physical strength, but of your intellect. Your taskmaster was out there trying to show you all that it was all about your intellect, the ability to think on your feet. You were on a clock, but of what use is being on a clock when you can't think? You could have done way better. But well done to you all as well.
Thank you, Mom.
And now to the Amo clan. Stand. There is no room for weakness. There is no room to second guess yourself. I'll give you a little tip. On the sides of the pieces that you unpacked were numbers. The same numbers were identified on the bridge. When you picked an engineer and you dismantled the puzzle, the numbers were glaring. When you dropped it at the feet of the bridge, all you had to do was look. I stood very close to you, and I could see the numbers and how you mismatched them. There were times that you came close to figuring it out, but yet again, speed was what you were after. It's not a show of your physical strength. The jungle teaches you in every single way. Now you're in the losing team, and you all know what that means. One person will go home this evening. The fate of Ijuka lies heavily on all your shoulders, and no weakness will be tolerated. And for every task, the burden is greater. Tosin, what happened today?
initially volunteered to fix the bridge, but I know that part of my strength I work when I'm in pressure, my impulsive thinker, and I work very well under pressure.
Looks like water runs deep, and Tosi obviously is not happy. He accuses Nebe of sidelining him.
We all decided again that we are going to support her by running up to give her the seat. Though he complained that he was being sidelined. And in our previous tasks, he had this thing with arguing before every task. And that always slowed us down. So I told him that we've all agreed that Jennifer should do the bridge.
Enough. Do you see what your problem is? Disorganization, sentiment. There is no room for weakness. There is no room for complaint. Put your sentiment aside. The quest ahead of you is way greater than how you feel. Whatever is going on in the Amo clan, fix it. That being said, let's play a game. It's going to be a game of fireside questions. Every one of you will get a question that you must answer correctly. The moment you answer it, you get to sit down. If you miss a question, the question goes to the next person in line. If that person gets it, they get to sit down. If it comes back to you, you try again. Till the last man is standing. And that last man, or woman, will go home.
That's the last man.
Let's do this.
Now it's time for the elimination task.
Again, it's to test your intellect. Strength is not the only thing we're looking for. Who wants to go first? Justin, pick a number. You have between 1 to 5.
4.
Number 4. Who won the last season edit of Gulder Ultimate Search? Who else wants to answer? You will conduct yourself orderly. If you do not know the answer, let's move on to the next person. Would you want to answer this question, or would you like to pick another number? Not you, Tosin. The next person. Number 2. The first edition of Gulder Ultimate Search was in what year? You can sit. What is the theme of season 12 of Gulder Ultimate Search?
The age of craftsmanship.
You may sit down. Number 3. It's a true or false question. True or false, Gulder Ultimate Search was held in 2015.
False.
You may sit.
Number 2.
Number 2 has been asked and answered correctly.
Number 1.
Who won Gulder Ultimate Search Season 7? Would you like to answer the question? You may sit. Nebe, your journey ends here. You're hereby evicted from the Gulder Ultimate Search.
And Nebe's journey ends this night. With the Gulder Ultimate Search, you never know.
One by one, you all will be tested. One by one, you will rise or fall. Till there's only one who stands tall above all. That person will be the next Gulder Ultimate Warrior. while, you can return to base. Good night.
Okay, dismisses them for the night. Looks like every night is now a torture for our contestants. No one can tell who will be evicted. That is the mystery of the Gulder ultimate search.
We started with over 20,000 applicants. Now only 18 made it to the jungle. We're left with our lucky number 14. The stakes are getting higher. This is Gulder Ultimate Search.